Hello? Oh, there's a helicopter. I guess. I don't know if y'all can hear it. It's loud as hell. Anyway, hello. There's a partner plug. Oh yeah, I need to change it. I told myself I was gonna change it and then I forgot. What are we at? 164. That's pretty good. Um, you know, you know how I've like briefly talked about PMDD in the past? That bitch has, as people on the internet would say, because we love saying things that are on the internet. That bitch has got me by the thong and it's pulling me along. Like it is, you know, it's
Oh,
whooping my
yeah.
ass. Is me Thomas, thank you for subscribing for 34 months. Um it mental in the garbage. Physical in the garbage. It's either I've been having headaches or I've been having vertigo. It's either one or the other. And I've been fighting them. Uh I just feel like everything's kind of shutting down. I don't I don't really know how to explain my mental, but it's just been in the garbage. So it's fine, you know. It is what it is. But we still here, you know. We trying. I went to Joe and Fabrics again. As you can tell, I got a lot of fabric, which is cool. So we'll have a stream where I am forced to do. So I got okay, cuz I got two fabrics that I want to make my I want to learn how to make my own skirts. That well, one of them. So the white one, you see, like the white lace one, that's actually skulls, and I wanted to make like a skirt over a skirt. So like I want to make a skirt that I could wear, um, like a black skirt, and then put it on, and then it's like a skirt over a skirt, so you could see the, you know what I mean? It felt like a cool idea, and then I have like a white one, like just white fabric that has flowers on it. Herrick's are actually profitable. So they've been screwed from the. They're going to be forced to take. I read that on Twitter, but it's like, okay, I guess we're super pale today. I don't know what's going on. Um, it was so weird because like when I've gone, um, it's like every time I've gone, like there's a lot of people in there, and like it's not like it's dead. It's not like, you know. And then when I went to this one, it was chock full of old ladies, and I was like, man, this is so sad, you know. And plus, like I anyway, but I got a lot of stuff that I want to try to attempt, because once Joanne goes out, I'm not gonna be able to do my arts and crafts like I want to, you know. Like I always tell myself, like I have a ton of fabric because I always tell myself, like, oh, I may get around to it, and I never do. Well, now's I got to get around to it, you know. So you might as well make some content out of it. I got some blankets because I want to try to make Thor a blanket. It's got little cats all over it, and then we're gonna make Bruno, Emma's dog, a blanket, and then what else did I get? Oh, I got like a. You can kind of see it. It's like blue and white checkered, and then it's got little flowers on it. I want to try to also make that a skirt. Yeah, special. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The other one. Yeah, I forgot about that one. See, I always do this. I get fabric and I'm like, I'm gonna make it, and then I never get around to it. And then I also got some dragon scale looking. I got that one a while ago, but I want to try to make the was it wave mother wave mother's dress, because I ordered one on a site and it sucked, and so I got some fat. It's not identical because like the Wave Mother's dress is like light blue, and y'all know that you remember the dragon tail that I made. It's the same fabric as that. But you know, might as well attempt get some content out of it. See, you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you know, at least we can say we tried. You know. So anyway, the iPad is charged. we can get back to some doodling. We have, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 to go. And we have, today is a mini chunk day because I have to film 3 videos after this. Because I have no more videos lined up. It's so weird because I'll film like in bulk and I'm like, yeah, now we're set for a long time. And then I blink and then I have to film more because I'm out. I'm going to tell the story of the wedding that I went to. And then I'm going to tell a story of the dentist when I went to the dentist. Not to spoil anything. And then I never told YouTube the story of when Bob was banging on my door and shit. So, you know, might as well tell YouTube that story as well. But I haven't really, like, experienced a whole lot lately, you know? Like, nothing that's, like, story-worthy. I have little things happen, but nothing crazy. Alright. Do we have any, no, Kay's Kitchen, I think, is done. Unless I, like, feel like streaming it, I'm not gonna film anymore. Thank you. I felt like it was looking real bad today, but it's something. So I have Dr. Evil Labs, Wild Turkey, Mugs 4000, Mount Rushmore Rocks, Wake Norman Castle, Pearl Guy, and, oh, that's it. Are any of y'all in here? Anybody want to go first? Any takers? We could always do the number thing, or I could just pick. I know we just got started. We've only been live for 11 minutes. I feel like life has been... Well, see, I feel like... Yes, I know my life has been kind of uneventful. There's a lot of things happening in the world that are very eventful, you know? But I'm not really educated enough to... You know? I did leg day today. For like 2 hours. Bit subdued with plans. Yeah. Yeah, well, it was annoying because like I did Bulgarian split squats, goblet squats. No, I did sumo squats, then goblet squats, and then I did the quad, like where you have that thing. But there's, okay, so this gym has 2. And one of them, the back of the seat moves when you lift your legs, and I hate it. And it makes like the little, you know, like the weird cushion above your knee on like in the inner thigh. That hurts so bad when I do that machine. And so I did it a little bit and I was like, I can't do this. Like I have to go to I waited till the other machine was open because it hurt. So then I did, you know, then I did the quad machine and then I did hip adductions. It's the one where it's not cushioning up. No, it's just like, I guess like, because yeah, I have to prop. I hate that machine because you have to, so you know how it goes like over your feet, like kind of on your ankles, and you're not supposed to have your feet pulled back. But the problem is it rolls. Like you have to hold your feet up to have the cushion thing to go like that. And then having my feet up, and then I have to scoot the chair all the way up because I'm 5'5.5". It just but when I lift, it just doesn't. I don't know. It hurts my knee pit thing. I don't know. The other one doesn't move. Like the back doesn't move, so it doesn't hurt. But then I did the adductions, I think, and then I did the fire hydrant with my bands, and then I did the back bendy for hamstrings. But the thing is, like, the reason why it took so long, so I would do an exercise, and then I would, like, zone out for, like, 5 minutes. In between each set, I'd sit there and I go, you know? And I was like, man, and also, too, like, I didn't feel like I did any leg day. My legs felt fine. There was no shaky, there was no, like, well, I did have to go down a set of stairs. And when I was going down, I was like, ooh, oh, there it is. But then I came home, had protein shake, ate lunch, showered, washed my hair, dried it. Well, halfway. Spaghetti legs. Only for a little bit. Only for a couple seconds. That's why it took me a little longer, because it took me so long at the gym today, and then I ate, and then protein shake. And that's also too, like, protein shake and then eating. It's a lot, you know. It's a big protein shake. And then I filled up my water. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna start drawing. I'm just gonna start drawing. Also, too, I'm wearing a dress, so I can't sit like a gremlin. Feels like a bit. It feels like it. So I can't prop. I need something to, you know. I have such a genius. Close. I have such a good idea. Hold on. This is my plan. There's a sticker. Okay. People do. They use Squishmallows as pillows. I don't want to, because then it's gonna deflate it, you know. Thor sleeps on it. Alright, we're gonna draw Dr. Evil Labs. We're gonna try. This is a... What if I just do it like this? There we go. So, can y'all hear me? What have y'all been up to? How was your Monday, Tuesday? Should I play some music? I'm gonna kind of cheat on this a little bit. Duplicate. Good. So working, playing Overwatch 2. Not bad. Still going through emotions with personal training. Fun to see him make progress. Is done. Now just watching Twitch. Had crave for earlier. Nice. Work with. Felt. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Nice. Buy the whole set for the one that's like okay, $120 or something crazy. I saw it was over $100. I was like, the fuck, like the cheese and rice. I did buy the there was one that was like what 6,200 coins. Cause you could get the Mercy skin for like 20 something dollars. But you might as well just, you know, you just get the dance and all the other stuff too, so here we are. Alright. Oh, hey, Jewel. Good afternoon. Oh, I guess it is afternoon. What the fuck? Alright. Mega and Ultra set. Ultra comes with The recolored ones and the new ones as well. Price were insane. Yeah, I like Overwatch. I don't know if I like it that much. You know? But it's fine. I'm drawing nipples 1 second. Bleh. Nipples are sisters, not twins. So now we have Gus over 60. It's Dust Bowl. Dust Bowl 2.0, you know. It's the end of times. I tell you, it's the end of time. It's the Antichrist. We got the Antichrist, you know. They been saying for years. I tell you what. All right, hold on. Now I have to draw a man's chest. Ugh. What? Stop it. How many? Hold on. This is very Is the orange? Yeah. I watched a TikTok where it's like, oh, it started reading off like Revelations or something. It's like they'll wear the mark of the beast on their head. They'll wear the mark, you know, blah blah. They'll make idol something, blah blah. And it was like started showing pictures of everything, and I was like, interesting. It was like one after the other. But you know. I follow this guy who he's on TikTok. He's a pastor. He's like, oh, hello. He's like, I'm a skeptic, but also a pastor. And then like it's cool because like I've said before, like I grew up. My dad was a pastor, but I grew up Southern Baptist, which I don't know if y'all know anything about Southern Baptist. It's rough. But I like hearing like this guy be like, oh, this is what can be taken different in, you know, the Old Testament. This could what be taken different in the New Testament. Blah 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 blah. It's just interesting to like listen to stuff, you know. I say as I'm drawing. Do y'all want to see what I'm drawing, or do you want to wait? One translation of the Bible says the mark will be in the head or the hand, so my dad's convinced it's a microchip and hates technology. Certainly something. That's certainly something. Do you love a surprise? Okay, I'll surprise.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
In49 today.
Who was that? The Tannis, thank you for subscribing for 49 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, we gotta get some of this stuff hold on. Nice. No, I didn't. There we go. That's perfect. Are you single? Are you asking? Because if you're asking, then I am dating I'm married. I've been married for 87 years. I don't even want to look at you. Anyway. I don't know how to draw pants. What I do? You're coming into my Twitch stream being a little weirdo asking if I'm single. I'm not going to look at you. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to date you. I don't know you. Twitch isn't a dating site. The fuck are you talking about? Do you not know how weird that is? That's weird. What did I do? Go touch grass. God. I think Thor went wow. So either either he's about to start yakking or he was agreeing. one of the, you know, we'll just see what happens. Also, if anybody ever has any intention to also ask me, I'll joke about, like, oh, are you single? No, I got like 17 boyfriends. But if you keep asking over and over and over, why do you care? You think you have a chance? You think you have a chance? Really? Some strange girl on the internet? And you have no profile picture? Oh, God, I got a chance with this guy. You got a chance with your left hand, alright? Go. Anyway. I don't know how to draw pants. New plan. I don't. Perfect. I don't draw them. I just slowly move it out of frame. Nice. Pen and paper or tablet? Tablet and stylus. I'm, you know, making some quality content right now. I just, I'm gonna go see what he's crying at. 1 second. I thought maybe he got, like, he closed himself in like a cabinet. I thought maybe he like trapped himself somewhere. He's done this twice already. He jumped on the sink in the bathroom where I like do my skincare, brush my teeth, all that stuff. Twice in the past, he's gotten up. I keep my toothbrush in the far back, and he has knocked my toothbrush onto the carpet and played with it on the ground. He's done that twice. So I kept hearing, oh. So I thought maybe he locked himself in the cabinet or something. I walk in, I'm looking around. He's on the sink again in the dark, fiddling with the stuff. Luckily, he didn't touch my toothbrush, but... Okay, what, I don't have any, you have no toys in here. If you want a toy, you can bring it in here, and I'll throw it for you. But I have art to do. Slightly fed up. I am fed up. I'm not having a good few days. Thor was trying to knock over my toothbrush again. Someone in here, are you single? excuse me, are you single? Like, oh my god. Yeah, are you gonna take me out? I don't even know who you are. Yeah, sounds like so much fun. Flicks Fedora. Ugh. Your old videos. I hate the. Whoa. 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 Was that a video I made? I hate Thor. What do you do? What do you do in that one? Take you guys on a hit list? I wish. No, but. Where'd he go? Oh. Yep. I see you. What? You can do whatever you want. You can sit on the purple box. Anyway. That's what I get from it. Yeah, how long ago was it? Like 11 years ago I filmed that probably? Nothing's changed. I don't actually hate him. It's not like when you're frustrated and you're just like, oh, I hate this, you know? He's also done a lot of, like, annoying shit. Earlier, when I was in the shower, you know, washing my hair and doing, you know, cleaning stuff, he was screaming, and then he got in between the plastic and then the cloth of the shower, yes, today, and was screaming at me. So I opened the plastic. I'm like, here, if you want to get in, then get in the shower. And then he felt like the splash of the water was like, and then ran out, and I was like, you wanted it. Anyway, so then I was, you know, finishing up, and then I hear boom, and I was like, the hell was that? I opened the curtain, and he knocked my phone off of the sink. He was sitting on the toilet and goes, knocked my phone off, and it hit the ground. He's being awful. The speaker explains why they missed a few days of vlogging to the cabin. No foot service. Else, Gus Candor has been causing chaos, keeping up at night. The speaker is praying and they'll be doing some shopping and cleaning before they leave, causing a lot of chaos and keeping them up at night. Well, yeah, that's the no sleep. Listen, if you fuck with my sleep, it's not gonna be a good time. Not gonna be a good time. But yeah, it's he's fine. And also, when I was trying to make lunch, he was screaming at me, and I was like, "Would you have food? You have food. I don't know why you're screaming at me." It's like if I'm not, is that me? If I'm not constantly paying attention to him when he wants it, he just starts screaming. I try to give him attention when he's like, you know, doesn't want it, and he's like, okay, that's on you then. That's on you. Oops. So, y'all get tickets for the Minecraft movie or what? I'd rather watch grass grow. Yeah. Me too. Definitely didn't get tickets to that. Damn. This is definitely a look that I'm drawing. If only Dr. Evil Labs was here. I'm trying to, if the Minecraft movie turns out to be good, I'll eat my hat. Well, you know, you also have to remember it is a children's movie, most likely. So we're not really the demographic. And if we were the demographic, that'd be kind of weird. This is, okay, this is gonna look like AI because I don't know how the fuck to draw this. You know, like when you draw, or like in AI draw stuff, you're like, what connects to that? Like what part, what is this? What part of it? Oh, look at the hand. It looks so weird. That's what this is gonna look like because I don't know how to draw this. So, you know, just, go with it, you know? It's fine. Everything's
Oh,
just
yeah.
fine. What was that? Freud, thank you
Yo.
for subscribing at tier 3. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why my voice is going away all of a sudden. It's like, see ya. It was fun while it lasted. Thank you for subscribing. We're partner plussing to the best of our ability. I don't know how the fuck to draw this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to... I'm trying to... I don't want to say what I'm trying to draw, but I want to say what I'm trying to draw so that way you can understand why I'm having a hard time, you know? Is that not the... What part is this? Take the action. Oh, is it? You can do it. It's fine. I'm sure everything will be just fine. Everything will be just fine. Alright, what if I erase this part? Alright, fuck it. I don't need... I'm just gonna delete it all. It doesn't look like anything. It looks like AI. I'm not AI. You know? Alright. Now I'm gonna think like a human. Yes, yes. Like a human. A regular human. Yes, that is what I am capable of. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. You know what? This is good enough, you know? Okay, excellent. Oops. Okay. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Yes, this looks great. 10 out of 10 drawing. Oh! Don't worry, I fixed it. think. How do you not drag your palm on the iPad? I do. Something, I guess, finger residue or something. This is great. This is 10 out of 10. Best drawing I've ever done. All right. Time to color. He's gonna well, we can hope so. All right. Let's do this. Looks like a good color. Okay. I think the optimal drawing position would be elbows on desk. You'd think, but here we are. It's I'm adaptable. Adapt, overcome, whatever to achieve. The Squishmallows helping out a lot though. You'd be surprised. Okay, and then we gotta draw in here. There we go. Y'all got any fun plans for today? Good old Wednesday. Alright, let's see if my tracing worked. It did. Excellent. And then, gonna do this. Okay, then we're gonna do this. Eat beef jerky, watch wrestling. Nice. First, I would play more Overwatch later. Valid. Currently doing the washing out, just so much fun. Oh yeah, dude, I did laundry. I don't know how many loads. I did a lot of loads of laundry, and I have yet to fold it. It has been piling up in my room. It's an embarrassment to myself because I look at it and I'm like, you know, like it's just like it's been such a long day, and like, you know, you're just tired, and then you see this massive thing of laundry and you're like, and it's not even like, you know, t-shirts. It's like socks and underwear and like towels and washcloths, and then you have to like fold it individually really small, and it's like, oh my god, you know, it's exhausting. Okay. Oh, how did I... Gotta group all this together. Group. Bloop. Okay. This is turning out very good, if I would say so myself. I find the matching socks. Don't even get me started. Coloring something white is kind of tedious when the background is also white, because then you can't see if you did it right. this supposed to be? What was past Kate thinking? What was Kate 5 minutes ago thinking when she was drawing this? I'm so confused. Okay. Like this. Okay. Is this supposed to be the arm? I guess. Okay, and then this, and then a little darker is like a shadow, maybe? Past Kate was on something. I could tell you what. Even though past Kate was 5 minutes ago. Okay, now we gotta erase this. Just clean it up a little bit. Okay, and then... the fuck was I doing? And then erase... Oh, God. Oh, no! What was that part? I figured it out. No, I didn't. I fucked it up. We're fine. Shh, we're fine. I fixed it. Everything's perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see. Must bide and focus. I'm trying. Trying my hardest. I need to make the shadows on this, but maybe here? Because it's behind. Yeah, no, that works. But I think I need to make wrinkles. I think that's the next thing I need to focus on is wrinkles. Hearing what I'm planning and y'all not being able to see what I'm doing, that must be very interesting. I don't like that. Okay, then I do this. Okay. This is, okay. Oh, no. Oh, I should. Oh, Okay. Nobody panic. That looks horrible. That also looks horrible. What the hell? Okay, and then... Wrong. Okay. This is definitely going to be a little bit more abstract-ish. So I hope that's okay with Dr. Evil Labs, because I definitely attempted something. He's gonna get it back, be like, "What the fuck is this?" And be like, I'm sorry. I thought it would be funny." Beep doo doo. Wrong. I keep forgetting I need to add new layers, which is funny because that's like the basic thing you gotta remember. I need to add lines like this. Okay, and then I gotta do this. Okay, and then it's time to do the rest of this bit. It's gonna be interesting. So anyway, nice table, thank you. It's my Squishmallow, providing the support I need the most. Oh, hell yeah. I think shading is my favorite part because it just adds so much oomph to it, you know? It just adds like a pop that you can't really get elsewhere. When y'all see this, you're gonna be like, "Kate, what the fuck?" And I'd be like, "What? What's the matter? It's exactly perfect." I forgot an important part. What the? How could I have forgotten such a thing? No, I don't like that one. Undo. Thank you. Don't like that one either. Don't like that one either. Eh. Beep 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 beep. I don't know. It just slipped my mind, I guess. I don't like it. Gotta do it over again. How do I... Okay. No. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Did anybody watch any of the movies I recommended? Like Spirit? Did y'all get around to Spirit? Or, what else did I recommend? Got a Sag. Is that the horse one? Yes, and it's incredible. Fantastic movie. Oops. You're onto that one soon, though? Oh, yeah, Anastasia. That was the other one. Oh, classic. Okay. Okay, now I need to do... Oh god, how did I color out of the lines that bad? Yikes. No one saw nothing. Okay. That one too? Cheese and rice. I need to take a class on coloring inside the lines. Okay. Ooh. Hey, I just realized y'all don't have any music, huh? I've just been singing music in my head this whole time. I was watching Spirit when he started streams. He got 50. What do you think of it so far? Is it what you were expecting, or is it like, oh, this is different than what I was expecting? I thought it was gonna be like Brother Bear. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on Brother Bear. I watched that when I was a kid, and I didn't understand, but I did understand, but I didn't understand. It's just, ugh. Brother Bear makes me a mess. And great songs too. Yeah, I haven't watched it since I was a kid. I should put that on my own list. Okay, almost done with Dr. Evil Labs here. It's something. I don't know. I think, it's something. All right, let me make the background empty. Okay. Oh, nope. How did I miss that? Hold on. I colored outside the lines again. Like, some of this, it's supposed to be colored outside the lines because that's the style I'm trying to... I kind of went for. But some of this is a little too outside the lines. Alright. Oops. Y'all ready to see Dr. Evil Labs? Hold on. I have to make one more investment. Okay. Are we ready for the reveal of Dr. Evil Labs? But as I read it, Dr. Evil Labs. Behold. He's wearing a lab coat. And he's got abs. Dr. Evil Labs. Ta-da! I tried real hard. The lab coat is what I said was gonna look like AI, because I wanted it to be coming off of his arms. But it, Big booba? Yeah, well, peck day. Ta-da! That's actually. Oh, thank you. I didn't know what I was doing, but. And then we had to do the classic. I don't even know what that would be. Just like the. You know. Anyway. One down, 5 to go. I don't know where my pen went. Oh, I found it. Alrighty. I said my eyes are up here. Yeah, well, I can tell you where everybody else is looking. Get tired of that one? Did I? I feel like that one took forever. Oh, okay. Oops. So, once again, we have Wild Turkey. It's Mugs. I'm gonna put this in the keyboard. Mugs 4000, Mount Rushmore Rocks, Wake Norman Castle, and Pearl Guy. Are any of them in here? Any of yas? Waker in here? Alright, fight it out between the two. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'll do you next. Wild Turkey. Oh, God. Okay. There's Thor hairs. This is gonna be rough. But I'm gonna try my best. Yeah. Whew. We are off to a rough start. We are off to definitely a start. I feel like I need to Google what a turkey looks like. I feel like I need to Google what a turkey. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Oh, you know what? I was actually doing pretty good. Oh, that would have been bad. I was actually on the right path. Kinda. Someone's on my roof. Someone's on the roof. Mm-hmm. Fascinating. Yeah. Bob's back. What about being... No. I mean, the thing is, like, usually they don't tell you if stuff's happening. but they're not up there for long. I'm sure it's fine. It's weird though, cause we did have like all that rain and stuff, so I did wonder if something else was happening. But so I have neighbors. I've been hearing neighbors on like where my bedroom is on that side. Yesterday, like once every 2 hours, I would hear like a loud thud, like a couple, not like immediately, but it would be like, boom, and then like 2 minutes later, doof, doof, and I'm like it felt like someone was moving furniture and just like letting it fall, like bringing over a couch and okay, go, and then just boom. And the thing is like, because I have PTSD, right? I haven't had an issue in a while, which is great, because one, we don't have a Bob anymore, but also so in my head, I was like, that stuff happened so long ago, like maybe I'm okay now. And so I was laying in bed, watching TikToks or whatever, and I heard the doof, and my whole body was like immediate, like it felt like an electric current from the tip of my spine. It's like I felt every nerve in my body. It's like, when cats get spooked, the hair goes, and like remember like Thor's tail got super fluffy. It felt like all of my nerves did that, and I immediately was like, oh. It ain't gone. It's not gone. We are still traumatized. I was fine and like nothing happened, but it was just weird having that feeling of my body being like, danger, danger, danger. And I'm like, no, we're okay. We're okay. But just like cause no thoughts. It's just, it was my, is that a Totoro or a mushroom? What am I looking at? Oh, this? I have a Totoro back there. I have a lot of Totoros. This is a Squishmallow. I think it's a horse. I don't know what she is. It's a funny looking horse. Yeah, well, cow. Yeah. Well, see, I thought so too. But maybe cow. It was at Costco for like $30, and I was like, sold. I don't know if it was 30. May have been 40, but okay. Back to this. I forgot I was trying to resize it. Oh boy, okay. How am I? Okay. I just saw Kirby's. Yeah. I got all my Kirby's over there. I got a whole pile of stuffed animals over there. That whole closet's full. There's a closet there all full of stuffed animals. I got stuffed animals in my bedroom. I don't know, man. What's wrong with my hat? What's wrong with my hat? Okay, I have to... Why does it look like... Oh. Okay. I think I'm onto something. And then... No. So wrong. Did you? Okay, we're fine. I thought it took away my the layer I just created. No. No. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, and now... don't really look at what I'm drawing right now. Don't dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I don't know how I managed to make that look worse. But I did. Why are you drawing if we aren't able? Because it's a big reveal at the end. Oh, I forgot to play music. It's a big reveal at the end. You just missed my Dr. Evil Labs. It was quality content. Okay, how's this playlist? Ugh! Why are you so big? I feel like I can't do this right. You know what? I think it's good enough. I think it's fine. Oh boy. Okay. And now we begin coloring in somehow. I gotta get the right color for this. Okay, I think I did good. Emphasis on think. Generation is your iPad. That's a good question. I got it in 2020? Was it 2020 or 2021? I don't know what generation, but that's when I got it. Because I was so against ever getting an iPad. Because I was like, why would anyone want an iPad? It's just a large iPhone. I was like, that's so stupid. And then I heard about Procreate. I kept seeing it on TikTok, and I was like, that looks like a really good... Because I got a Wacom tablet because it was cheaper. But man, it sucked. It was so hard to use. And I'm dumb. So... I did try using it for a long time, and then eventually I was like, well, maybe I'll try Procreate. I'll get an iPad, I'll try Procreate. And then I did. And it's the best thing I've ever... Best decision. Because I originally got it to make stickers. So I was making stickers with... for Patreon. Which that was a pain in the ass. Because it would never do it right. We had I got a printer too, and it was like... Ugh. We all know the printer problems. Alright, I'm super coloring out of the lines of this one. Sorry, future Kate. Your problem now. Okay. And then we gotta get like a... There we go. Ooh, I'm not gonna say what this color looks like. I am not gonna say what this color looks like. I've been on Twitter way too much in the last couple days. People on Twitter are weird. They're weird. Okay, let's do this. Oh, what the hell? Like that? I guess. Future kid's gonna be so mad. It'll be fine. Feel like I need to change this. This needs to be like this. You bitch. It changed the whole color because it put it on the wrong son of a bitch. It didn't make the new layer. Can't trust it. Can't trust it. Can't trust anything. I swear to God. I need to... How the fuck? Like this? I guess. Okay. This is what we're working with. I kind of have the Minecraft itch again. I wanted to do it today, but then I forgot that we were doodling last time. So, oh. I need to remove this. Ah! We gotta finish the doodles. The tier 3 doodles. Minecraft? Yeah, it's Minecraft. On my server that no one ever joins me on. I'm all alone all the time by myself. Sag, you bitch. It's fine. I'm used to it. Alright, I have to clean up because a lot of this is overlapping. It does not need to be overlapping. Oops. I went too far. Oops. It's really annoying when you thought you filled something in and you didn't. So it makes Balatro and Minecraft I'll rejoin. Ugh. Well, guess you're never rejoining. It was fun while it lasted. I'm just forever gonna be playing Minecraft by myself. It's fine. Just need inspiration. Weren't you working on your like monuments or your museum or something? You were working on something. I came across it the other day. Yeah, but too big, so gave up. Now I'm doing the small task of learning a second language. Ah, yes. Naturally. Because why not? But, I raise you this question. Why not both? Why not do both?
Oh, yeah.
Torched in the Nord, thank you for
スタート your
subscribing.
spring is going well. マイン
Thank you for 10 months. I appreciate it. Man, I really did not care about staying in the lines. This is rough. This is rough. I'm, you know, hanging in there. You know how it be. Sometimes life just kind of grabs you by the thong. Rips you around. You know? It's such a funny saying. Oh yeah, life grips me by the thong. Because I just imagine like the worst wedgie in both areas being like... And you're like, ugh! Oh my god, I did so bad. This is so rough. How did I manage this? I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell unless you zoomed in, but that's the problem is I'm zooming in. I was thinking the same thing. I'll bring a tear to your eye. Yeah, it'll make your voices go up a couple notches in both areas. Oh, yes, another thought I've never had as a dude. And you could think about it. As a dude, you know, because... You know, imagine, like, they split down the middle and you just got fabric, you know. Could still hurt. Yeah, exactly. Don't people leave. You brought that in here. You brought that upon us. Okay, I'm gonna add some... I have, like, the basics down. So now I'm gonna add some... decorations. I don't know if decorations is the proper term, but... You know what's a funny thought? I remember someone came in once and like the way I was coloring on Procreate, someone's like, I can tell you're new at this. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? And they're like, I can just tell you're new. And I was like, but what am I doing wrong? I was like, am I not supposed to color like this? Like, how do you color? They never said anything. I don't think I've changed how I color, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. You know? But, I mean, why are people gatekeeping? I don't know. I mean, the thing is, they weren't wrong. I was new. It was just funny, because I was like, oh, like, what do I need to do different? And then they just, like, left. And I was like, hello? Oops. Do. to hope that this is right. I feel like I'm combining all these birds. Like, this kind of a turkey has this amount of blah, 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 blah. And this kind of turkey has this amount of blah, 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 blah. And this kind of... And I'm, like, combining all of them. But if you asked me how to draw to save my life, I couldn't. Well, that's the thing. I think everybody has their own methods of doing stuff. Because I can't draw realism. I can't draw things realistically. But I can doodle. I at least got that going for me. Okay, now I'm gonna add shading and then we'll be done. I hope. I mean, we still have a lot of... I'm not saying I hope that we're done doodling. Like, I'm saying, like, I hope that I don't have, things I need to clean up afterwards. Now, what did I do that on? What the hell is that? Oh. That makes sense. Okay. This is going to require a lot of shading, so we're going to be here for a hot second. I just split down the street from my house? What? Didn't realize you moved to LA. What the hell? Wasn't a Tesla, was it? All the Tesla hate is so funny to me. Because, like, before it was like, oh, I'm getting this car to be better for the environment. Now it's like, oh, Boom, I figured out it was my neighbor shooting a gun. Fire department came out and everything? That's crazy. I don't really like them guns, if I'm gonna be all that honest. They kind of scare me a little bit. They scare me a lot a bit. I lied. I don't know if you got the Instagram post of the fire truck T-boning and... Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it. Trust me. I seen it. Part of me wishes I didn't. But the other part of me is like, well, could have been worse. Damn it. And not the fire truck could have been worse. I meant like for me when I got hit by the police. Because the fire truck hitting that car was brutal. Okay, and then some of these colors are very strange, you know? But I think I color matched them okay. I mean, you'll have to let me know. A few months ago, before yesterday's truck and pull incident, the car had pulled down the same road and it sheared off the base. Only thing keeping the pull from falling all the way down the road was the car itself. That's crazy. Cars are so scary. I hate when people drive like assholes. Because, like, a car is a weapon, essentially. And you're driving like that? There. Okay. Go. I gotta do this. Okay. We're definitely getting somewhere. It's not light enough. There we go. Okay. Almost there. What in tarnation? Okay, next one, next one. It's a lot of detail. Subs like subscribers or like submarines? You want me to draw you a little submarine? In the town where I was born, lived some man down the sea. It's all that I was like. In the land, a submarine. Okay, and then we do this. Oops. Alright, this doesn't really make sense with the shadows, but that's fine. It's, you know, we're doing with what we got. And then, let's just do this. Okay. Okay. So far, so good, I think. Oh, geez, I really colored outside the lines there. That's embarrassing. Almost. Okay, let me move this one. Oop, I moved it too far. My bad. Right. Okay. Let's check the background. Okay. See how many times. Whew, okay. We're getting close. Passkate didn't do me all that bad. Definitely could have been worse. Okay. Are you? Oh my god. What is happening? I just look up and it's just I see blocks. Are y'all talking about Teslas? I will say getting car sick in a Tesla feels different than getting car sick in a regular car. Don't know if anybody else experiences that. Have y'all not gotten Teslas as like Ubers and had to sit in the back? It's like a roller coaster. No? Well. If you ever get, you know, do an Uber and or like my friend has a Tesla and like I've ridden in the back a handful of times and it's it's something. Okay, I think I finished. Are you ready to see the wild turkey? Oh wait, don't you have a number at the end? I have to add something. Where did it go? 82. My pen's too thick. Hold on. Oh boy, okay. You ready? Moment of truth. Ta-da! It's a wild turkey. Yippee! Love his grippers, thanks. I struggled with them for a little bit, but turkey. Wild turkey. Do the kindergarten trace your hand turkey? I thought about it. I did think about it. I was sitting on my foot. Price tag say? 82. Thanks, Adam. My foot's cramping. Oh shit. Ow. So fast for that good of a doodle. Thanks. I'm getting better. It's an expensive ass turkey. Yeah, well, you know. What can you do? Alright, who's next? Any takers? Tier 3s? In that state, they're like $5. $5. So we have Wild Turkey, done. Then we have Mugs 4000, Mount Rushmore Rocks, Wake Norman Castle, and Pearl Guy. Me, please. Wake Norman Castle. Okay. I gotta think on this one. Okay. I don't like it. Undo. Is the music still vibey okay? Or would y'all prefer a different album? Let's chill? Okay. Damn, someone is slamming doors. Did y'all hear this? It's really quiet. I don't know if it's... Damn, that was not a line. You just drew a bottle of wild turkey. You tell me that your name's not after the animal? It's a whiskey. Can't do this anymore. Y'all's usernames. Could drew a drunk turkey. I didn't know. How am I to know? Oh, you wanna hear something crazy? So, I am friends with some people on Facebook that I went to elementary school with in Texas. And I lived in like a really small bumfuck nowhere kind of place in Texas. Very small town, at least from what I remember. And it was very, how do I word this? From what I remember, and like stories I was told, it was not a place that was safe. Unless you were a hood. Not a good place. So it's just kind of like a shitty place, you know. It is not ideal. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I hope I'm remembering wrong because I don't like that those places exist. But, you know, reality is there are awful people out there. Anyway, so I am friends with a few people on Facebook from elementary school. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just, you know, from what I remember of the town, you know, like, because they were like 7 and, you know, anyway, but so someone listed, I guess their like neighbor was moving or something. So they're like, oh, if anybody wants to be my neighbor, and they put up like a house that was for sale in the town of Texas. We're cooked. Like, we are dead ass. This house in bumfuck nowhere, Texas. You don't want to live there. There's nothing there. Like, there's nothing there, right? It was like a 4-bedroom house. Wasn't that big. You look inside, you look like, oh yeah, this is like maybe like a starter home for families, right? Guess how much it was? Don't guess too high. But in my opinion, for where it's located, it was too high. All right, I just said don't think too high. All right, maybe I don't know. So I was thinking, looking at that house, I was thinking that house was worth max 120,000, and they were trying to sell it for 250,000. So $250,000 for a 4-bedroom house in bumfuck nowhere, Texas. House is old. Oh, I didn't look that deep into it. Because I was like, oh, you know, I'm just curious. So I paid for my 4-bedroom 7 years ago. But like, it just that's so crazy to me. That because I see that house and I think like $100,000 in that town. Because like, let me tell you something. The nearest city is like hour and a half away, maybe longer. How bumfuck Texas? It's not. I mean, it's not like one street light kind of bumfuck. Is it well maintained? Oh, I didn't look that deep into it. But it was, I did scroll through and it just looked like a starter home. Like it didn't look, you know, fancy. It wasn't flipped, you know, but it didn't look, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, has streetlights? One streetlight I feel pointed at. When I think of, you know, I think like it's like one streetlight in the front of like the DMV rundown tax center, also the Capitol, also, you know, the government. I don't know. Listen, I've been in LA for almost 12 years now, okay? That's some fancy big town shit. Okay, guess we're not as bumfuck as... I don't know. Listen, I'm thinking I have not lived in a town... Does when I went to college count? Okay, so when I went to college, I lived in a town. But it wasn't like bumfuck Oklahoma. I don't know, I feel like everywhere in Oklahoma was kind of bumfuck Oklahoma. Let's just be real. It's Oklahoma. Anyway, I don't know. When I think of bumfuck, I think of like middle of nowhere. Why would you live here? Why would you go here? I don't think of it as like, oh yeah, we got 4 houses and a broken down church. Well, you can actually afford them. Yeah, but then what? Oklahomies, kitchen strays. Yeah, well, it's their own fault. Maybe they should invest in their education. Maybe they should tax the churches or something, you know? If the churches are going to be taught in school, maybe they should also be taxed. Just saying. Anyway. Also, technically, isn't the I'm gonna get into it. Don't get me into it. Isn't the church about helping the community? Shouldn't helping the community also be paying taxes? Anyway. Don't get the preacher's daughter started. Do 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 do. All right. I am not really sure what I'm doing, but you know, just gonna point out you can get 2.5 acres on Pave Street in Palmdale with no neighbors for 40 carat. Palmdale, California. As a former Oklahoma resident, it doesn't catch enough strays. Thank you. Yep. Where's Palmdale and... See, my problem is, look, in the desert, but whatever. You haven't felt the desert heat. The desert heat is... Are the mountains to the north of you? Is it past Lancaster? Or Santa Clarita? Is it by Bakersfield? It's before Lancaster? Oh. 2 acres. 2.5 acres for 40K? Something weird about that. I don't trust it. Desert heat makes me feel like a chicken. Dude, the hottest I've ever felt LA. We've had some hot times. But the hottest I've ever felt was when the AC broke. I don't know if y'all remember my old apartment. The AC broke and it kept breaking. And it was the hottest. Like, I don't think we had AC for like a month. And that was, during that month, was when it was the hottest week. Because LA always has Hell Week. It always has Hell Week. When Nate was moving out here, I had to warn him, there's always a week and it's hell. It's triple digits the whole time. You have no, like, relief. It's awful. And that's when our AC went out. And I was, you know, hot, but, like, you know, skin. I didn't realize how hot it was, but I noticed Thor kept sleeping under, like, one of the couches. And then I have a picture of him. He's sleeping on top of a couch, completely flat. And I've never seen him, like, look so flat. And I realized, I was like, he is probably so hot. And I got, like, 4, like, box fans and, like, had them in the windows, like, trying to blow in fresh air, even though it was 110 degrees outside. It was really bad inside. Anyway, just trying to have something. Noisy fucking sucks here, little. Yeah, and it's, like, it's brutal. And also, too, I've experienced y'all's, like, heat wave. Like, I get when y'all are like, oh, it's 75 for us. Like, you know, I don't know what it is in Celsius. 75, like, oh, we're boiling. For me, that's nice. When I went, I think it was like in the high 80s and there was no AC. It was horrible. And, like, opening the window did nothing. And because y'all's houses are so thick. So I've experienced y'all's heat. And so whenever y'all are complaining, anytime it goes above 80, I understand that, you know, people are suffering. But it's funny when people are like, oh, I went outside and it was 74 and I was sweating. I'm like, I make it 74 in my house on purpose. Like that, I do that on purpose. When was it? There was, I don't know. It was like was it last week? It may have been last week. I don't know. But I was texting Adam and I was like, dude, I am so fucking cold. I was like, I'm shivering. It's this degrees outside. And he's like, Kate, you are not ever going to survive here. He's like, that is like our warm. And I was like, this is warm. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. When I go to Scotland, I'm going to die. It's confirmed. It's cool to me. No, I mean, 74 is cool. But also Florida, also built different. The humidity there, oh my God. When I went there for Warped, I'd walk out of, like, the bus, be outside for 30 minutes, and be like, I gotta go back in. And I go back in, cool off, and I go back out for, like, an hour. The moment you walk out, drenched. Because it's so humid. It was hot and it was humid. And it was awful. And it got to the point where I was like, fuck it. So I just put on, like, my bikini top and shorts, and then I just walked around. And I wanted to avoid that because there were so many weirdos at Warped Tour. You know, like dads that were like, I still got it. And I'm like, you don't. I'm 21. You are 62, you know? Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. It wasn't that bad, but it did happen a couple times. You know, and I understand too, like, it's hard because, like, me in my head, I was talking to Gage about it, because Gage was like, why do I eternally feel 16? And I'm like, welcome to being an adult. Like, welcome. You know? Like, I still feel 17 in my head all the time. 17. I had a crisis last night because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm 32. Like, I remember being 22. And, like, my mom's friend was like, when are you going to have a family? And I'm like, I'm too young for that. And now I'm 32. I turned 33 this year. I am closer to 40 than I am to being 20. Like, that sent me down a spiral. Because the thing is like, in my head, I'm 17. I'm 20. I'm 22. I don't see myself as, being 32. I just realized the same. Isn't that weird? Because, like, we mentally, obviously my frontal lobe has developed, so I'm not going to do things like I did when I was 21. But, I'm just saying in the sense of, like, feeling, it's kind of like, oh shit, holy shit, hold on, holy shit. Because, like, it's like, so it's even, like, thinking to, like, when we're gonna be, like, 50, 60, I don't think it's gonna change. I think we're always gonna feel like that. She realizes I'm closer to 40 than I am 30. It's a weird feeling. So my cousins say they're younger than me and married with kids. I'm like, Sean Kingston. Felt. It's weird, too, because, like, I have a handful of cousins, and I don't ever really get to see them all that often. And, like, one of them got married. The other one, like, could be getting married soon. I'm like, what the you were like this big, and then like I saw you the last time, you were like this big, and like now you're married. What the fuck? It's like, what? It's weird. Like, it's a blessing, but like, fuck, dude. People you remember being born and then getting married. Yeah, my cousin, I literally held him when he was born, and he proceeded to shit in his diaper, and I was like, I feel him pooping. But it's so weird. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're an adult? Like, what do you mean you can have thoughts on your own? I don't know how old she felt last time I saw her. She was 85. That's a good age, though. But I'm sorry for your loss. That's like, it's, no matter what, it's still hard, because a lot of people are like, oh, grandparents, they're old, like, but it's still hard. It's like losing, I don't know. When, like, my mom's side of the family, grandparents passed, I was in my, like, early 20s, and I never really thought to, like, enjoy, like, I always enjoyed being with them, but I never, like, thought to, like, take it in, because I was, like, angsty, and I, wanted to be on my, like, I'll never forget, like, so my mom moved with my brothers from Georgia to Texas, and she was staying with my grandma for a little bit, and she's like, I don't know how the boys are gonna do, and I was like, oh, well, I'm already dropping out of college. I was like, I'll drive down to Texas and help you out with them or whatever, and just be there as, like, the sister. And so I, drove down, and the way that me and my brothers work, we can all be in the same room, dead silence, on our phones, playing video games or whatever, and we're enjoying our time. So I was on, like, the little couch watching Lost, and my brother Garrett was playing. He had his feet, so the way that, like, this TV stand was it had, like, it was a wooden TV stand thing, and it had drawers they're cabinets that opened, and then it had, like, a little slot for the VHS thing. Garrett put his feet in there, so he had his feet propped up, and he had, like, the whole system, like, it was all prepared. I have a picture of it somewhere, but it was the ultimate gaming thing. And then I think Gage he was playing something. I don't remember. Well, we were all in the room, quietly doing our own thing. And we did that for like 3 days in a row. And it got to the point, but my grandma came in, and she's like, y'all need to get outside. Y'all need to do something. You can't just be in here. And we're all like, we're enjoying ourselves. But the thing is like as like a 32-year-old who, like, she passed when I was 21, I think. And so, like, now I'm like, man, like, I should have spent time with my grandma, like, I'm glad I spent time with my brothers, like, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I wish I'd, went into the kitchen and talked to her, like, you know, was just there, was just present, you know, like instead of, you know, watching Lost in this little cubby of a room, like maybe I, you know, watch an episode, then go read a book in the living room, you know, it's just like, and what's even weirder is I dream about her all the time. It's like, it's so, we hit a miniature, oh my god, cheese and rice, I thought we'd been live for like an hour, oh my god. Anyway, I don't know what it is, but I have dreams about my dad, I have dreams about my grandparents all the time. And it's never like, with my dad, it's like he's visiting, acting like he's always around. But my grandma, whenever she's there, my grandpa, who also passed, but he's there in the back, you know, because he was the silent type. But my grandma, whenever, like, as I go into the kitchen, 'cause she loved baking, so I'd go into the kitchen and I'm talking to her and I'm like, wait, how are you here? And she's like, I just wanted to come see you. And then she gives me a hug, and then I wake up and I'm like, hold on, you know. I had a projector showing pictures of her and our family, and there were so many of me as a kid. It's, yeah. Do you have those often? Not a whole lot, but I get them more than I think, like, normal people. That's one thing though, like all the pictures and the projector and everything, that I hate that shit. Like, I like it, but at the same time it's so hard to, like, you're sitting there in a room and you have to, you know, have brave face. At least I always felt like I had to. And there's like pictures, and there's pictures of you as a kid, and you remember that, like, you remember, like, oh well, you know, I remember, you know, a minute after that I stubbed my toe and I had to wear a band-aid for the rest of the day, you know. Like, it's just so weird seeing pictures that you have memories for, every single picture, unless you're not there, it's the before you times and you're like, what are those clothes, you know. But that was one thing too, by the way. If you're the next one in charge for your parents, you have to pick out all the photos. So that was one thing. When my dad passed, they're like, okay, so what photos do you want? And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, you have to do the projector thing. And I was like, okay. So I was like going through all these photos and all this stuff, and I was pulling photos from this place, and my grandma brought out all this photos. So I was going through the photos, and I was just like, this sucks. And then I had to pick out the music. Oh, I cannot listen to Amazing Grace ever again. There's one song, I don't remember what it's called, but my uncle was like, oh, this is a really good song, we like to listen. Hold on, I'll find it. I have it added, because if I ever, listen, so I'm weird, I don't know, so maybe some people do this. If I am feeling a lot of feelings, and I need to cry, but I can't cry, I play the song. And it makes me cry every time. Oh god. It's called Abide With Me. If y'all want to listen to it. Abide With Me, it says MP Jones Indelible Grace Music. Anytime it's a slow piano in the start. Now, I'm not gonna play it, because it will make me cry. It will. Like, if I play the piano in the start, every time I hear it, ugly cry, like sobs, like loud, like, it just is not a good time. Jackbox tweet, okay, no one thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. Because, like, I you know, announced to the room, I was like, y'all gotta vote for me on this one, because if you don't, I'm gonna kick you out of my apartment. Like, I was joking, obviously. But, I guess they didn't expect what it was gonna be. Because like, the first one popped up, and then, they, like, laughed at the other, I don't remember what the other one was. They laughed at that, and then mine came up. And the thing is, the way that Jackbox works is you read it out loud. And so I read it out loud. I was like, my family's a lot like Batman. My dad's dead. And everyone's like, oh. And then Jewel goes, Kate. And I was like, it's funny. I did win that round, but, you know, I thought it was funny. I get to make those jokes, even though it makes, you know, I still am sad about it. It adds a little bit of humor, you know. I am still working on this, but oh, you can see it. Don't look. don't know if I could laugh or not. People like, yeah. I mean, it's not like they're laughing, going ha ha, but it's just being like, oh God, you know, or just being like, fucking hell. Did you go dig my mom's memorial garden hole in the church? It didn't really feel tough at all. I dealt with it for 3. Yeah, it's just. I think it affects everybody differently. Because, like, some people are able to just. I don't know, they see it as like, oh, this is a duty that I have to do. Whereas, like, when I was doing all of that stuff, I was like, yeah, this is, you know, I'm the eldest. And I did have, like, wasn't doing this alone, technically. Like, I did have help. Like, my grandma and, like, my aunt and uncle and, like, you know, everybody was, like, you know, there for me. And, like, oh, you know, what if we did this? Like, what if we had it at this place? Where would you want to do it for this? Like, you know, what are you comfortable with? Like, I had a support system, so it wasn't like, you know, I'm home alone calling funeral homes. It was weird, though, having, like, the coroner call me, being like, do you want to fly out and see the body? And I'm like, not really. And they're like, oh, well, do you want to see a picture? And I was like, no, not really. Yeah, well, because I guess to, like, confirm, but I just take your word for it, buddy, you know, like, they ID'd him, so I did debate being like, can you just send me a picture of his hand? Because I could tell my dad had, I always called it ogre hands because he had really big, you know, he played football and whatever. But then I was like, no, because that's going to make me cry too. Anyway, life is full of unexpected things and it's hard, but, you know, it's kind of nice to remind yourself, like, you're not alone. As cheesy, and everybody says that, but, like, you really aren't. Because it's like, I saw a quote on TikTok where they're like, everybody comes and goes the same way. You know, like, we all born, we all die. We all born? We all born. But I was just like, ew, I guess. My mom, she was my age now when we lost my she was left with a 2-year and 4-year-old. Jeez. I'm a fucking idiot. I couldn't handle that. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I guess some people just have that ability to kind of figure shit out. Or maybe, I guess, too, like, when that stuff happens, your brain chemistry changes. Like, when my dad died, it, like, something in my head clicked differently. There was more will for the kids, not that she wanted to. Yeah. Kind of had a feeling with grandma, because she had the flu recently, that they just kind of, oh. Yeah, that's always, flu season always freaks me out. Because, like, it's, if I get it, it's like, well, this sucks. But, like, whenever I fly home to Oklahoma, because my grandma just turned 90. And so whenever I go, I'm like, all right, I'm flu shotted up. I'm wearing a mask. I'm not going to the gym for a week beforehand, because it's, when people are older, it's just, is so, like, risky, you know? The news was broken to me first by my brother and my mom in the minute. I was supposed to call him first, but they called me. Jeez. That's wild. Older folks can get sick easier, yeah. I don't think I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to keep drawing. I was going to stop at 2 hours. I'm having deja vu. Because I do have to film a lot of, dungeons. Let's see. This looked better in my head. This looked better in my head. I don't want it to be bad, but it's kind of a interesting username. Maybe I need to just add a little bit of stuff. Hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Okay, and then what about this? Okay, hold on, hold on. Okay, I'm making some progress. Music died. Oh, I forgot. I paused it because I was gonna change the album because we were almost out. There we go. It's not a one-to-one replica of the Minecraft castle. Well, it's definitely not. So, all right. I don't think I like this bit. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay. How's the music now? Are we musicking? Ah, it's too dark. Ah. Okay, just adding some stuff. Okay. Not my best work. But, hold on, let me resize the canvas. Cheese and rice. But, this is, a sleeping castle that you have to wake up. It's like in the process of waking up. I kind of made one of the eyes open at one point, but it looked a little weird, and so I just made it sleepy. So, okay, I'm glad you like it. It's not as intricate, but it's a little castle. And it kind of looks, you know, if you look at it like this, is like he's doing the long strip. What the hell? Well, we got Mugs 4000, Mount Rushmore Rocks, and Pearl Guy left. You put them in Discord, check Kate photos. Okay. We got 3 done, but we did hit a mini chunk, so we may... Damn. Okay. Be free. Be free. Maybe filming time. Can't believe it takes so long. I'm always like, yeah, it'll take me like 20 minutes, and then we can move on to the next, and then we just get it all done, and then it's gonna be great. Wrong. But, alas. So tomorrow we will be, hopefully, I'll draw 3 more. That'll be the first 2 hours of stream. And then, after that, we, maybe we play Minecraft. Maybe we play Minecraft. Maybe we, you know, wing it. But, you know, I just, like I said, we got the itch, you know. It be like that. Got a little bit of an itch. Are we still at 164? Do I need to change it? Oh, yeah, 166. How many do we need until, like, per stream until the end of... Let me check the calendar. I can do the math. It's just going to take me a second. So today's the 19th. We have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, but I don't stream on Monday. But I could if we need to. Stream Monday, Tuesday. I went past 170 to take a while to... I don't know. Because, like, the thing is, we had a couple. I think they may have already counted. So we have 14.88888. So we need 15 points a day. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Around the 20th big, lots of resubs in. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? 23rd is big? How do y'all know? Is it like a Twitch thing, or is that like something y'all can see? Here's the day is mine is the same, but I updated. How do y'all see? Because if I need to stream Monday, Tuesday, I can. But there's a lot of people subbed in last time. I don't know. It was a year ago. You know, it was quite some time ago. We need 14 points a day. That's like 2 tier 3 subs. And then a couple... Got this. It's not me. It's up to, you know, it's up to people coming in and being like, is this winch worth my $25? Probably not, buddy. We made it last year. Yeah, but I feel like last year was a little, I don't know, built different. Rin already pledged 2 tier 3s and that hadn't Rin did that last year, though. So pin the poster yesterday. Oh. I forget you can pin stuff. almost deleted it. Pin. She said in chat. Oh, really? I must have missed it. She also waited to be the one that put you over the top last year. I'm gonna be honest. I blocked out a lot of last year. Drawing subs like I am drawing tier 3 subs. Whatever. So your name would be Whoopsie Poopsie. Poopsie. Whoopsie Poopsie. I would probably draw an accidental poop. Here, I'll show you some of the ones that I've... So, tier 3 subs. Let me pull up... We did this one today. This was Dr. Evil Labs. But I read it as Dr. Evil Abs. So, that is someone's username. And then we have... this is a Mighty Matt. And we got that one. And then we got a... This was Lewis. Wait, it's Evil Labs, yeah. And this one was I Love Goofy 69. Then I tried to draw a stingray and it didn't. Don't look at it. It's an investment. I can be. It can be. I drew wild turkey. I also upload these to the Discord, and y'all can have them. Just don't, sell it, but... You can have them. You can make it your profile picture. You can make it your phone screensaver. You can print it, hang it on your wall. Yeah, it's only tier 3, because that's... Tier 3. Because tier 3 is, like, the big one, and, like, I want it to be worth it, Can you print one and sign it? No. That's a lot of work. And I already got a lot on my plate. Wait, was it the pinned message? Partner plus time sub. Dreams will come true. Prime subs and gifted will make your nightmares real. Holy shit. Nightmare. Okay, well. Closing out of... Anyways, I will see y'all tomorrow. We will draw more, and then we will do Minecraft. For now, I must go film. This is the least out-of-pocket one I could think. Fair enough. My god, there's so many people on. We'll go to Rin. I'm not gonna blow my eardrums out. Would make the divorce not your fault. Oh my god. Me too, man. It's been rough out here, but because what makes it even harder is like my brain. Normally, my brain's like, ah, yes, this is PMD, but for PMDD, for some reason, my brain is like, I can't differentiate if this is PMDD or if this is real, and I'm like, yeah, I know you can't. Come back some next time. I want that drawing. Fair enough. I'll be back tomorrow. And the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. Anyway, thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Thanks for hanging out and chatting and listening to me yap. We're gonna go bother Rin. And, we'll play Elden Ring again at some point. At some point. But... we get there when we get there. Anyways, thank you for coming to the stream. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye.